Yes. Welcome back to my page. It's your girl Chef Zoey, aka Zoey Black, aka used to be a rapper, now is in the kitchen cooking up these hits and cooking up these recipes. Today I am going to be showing you my authentic BUKA stew recipe. You might be asking yourself, what makes my recipe more authentic than all the recipes that are out there? When I first got into Lagos, one of the things that kept me on my survival mode was a BUKA rice and BUKA stew, and it was so delicious, especially those stew that you can use for your amala, or those stew that you can use for white rice, piping hot white rice with beans, with plantain. I always wanted to recreate that stew the moment I learned how to cook it. But either ways, I decided to make this authentic BUKA stew, thinking like how the women who sold BUKA stew back in the day would have been thinking. They would have been trying to use the least ingredient as possible to make as much profit as they can. So they probably wouldn't be wasting their time trying to buy things like curry or thyme. I don't know if they did, but personally, I am going to be making this authentic BUKA stew without any extra seasoning, and I'm going to allow each ingredient that I'm using to shine, with now adapting a little bit of the cooking method like simmering into this process, so that the stew takes its time to develop a more in-depth flavor. So like I said, the only seasoning I'll be using here is a little bit of crayfish, a little bit of iru, and most importantly, the last ingredient, which is going to be controversial, but the truth of the matter is, back then we used to complain the reason why I didn't like to eat BUKA stew is because they use this particular ingredient. So if that's what they used back in the day to make their stew taste that great, I'm definitely going to be adding it in my own stew. Either ways, it's not harmful. I've done the research. Feel free to do the research when you see the ingredients in the video later. At the end of this recipe, you let me know what you think, if this looks authentic to you or it doesn't. And if you haven't followed me at this point, please follow me, subscribe, like, share my page. Like I said, let this be the only charity that you've done this week for anybody. God bless you. In my blender, I have a mix of tomatoes, tatashe, shombo, and habanero peppers. The tatashe and the shombo is more than the tomatoes. Say you live in Lekki, without actually saying you live in Lekki. So if you know you don't have a really strong blender and you want to be able to blend, always do that in batches. So guys, that is my no-nonsense authentic BUKA stew, and it actually smells amazing. Right now, I'm going to give this a taste test and see if it actually does. It's bringing back memories just from the smell. So I'm just going to give it a taste test and see if it's the same vibe. Finally! Nailed it! Ooh, spicy. Spicy. Just the way I like it. Haven't subscribed yet at this point. If you need any help, ask any questions in the comments. I'll be going through to answer whatever questions you have. But subscribe, like, share, and have a blessed week, everyone. Love you guys. Bye.